Anti-dumping investigation of Russian and Chinese rolled products imported to Ukraine. The shocking forecasted the decline in the production of Chinese steel from 2019. Solar energy 100% source of electricity for the production of long products. You are watching Metal News, review for the week. The program is supported by the Techenergoprom group. From January till September 2018, Ukrainian enterprises reduced exports of ferro scrap by 4.1% compared to the same period of 2017 to 307,922,000 tons, Interfax Ukraine reports. According to customs statistic released by the State Fiscal Service of Ukraine on Thursday, in monetary terms, exports of scrap metal increased by 34% to $100.290 million. In September, 7,590,000 tons of scrap were exported. In August, were exported 9,050,000 tons of scrap. At the same time, from January till September of the current year, the country increased imports of scrap metal in physical terms by 66.9% compared with 2017 up to 29,393,000 tons. In monetary terms, this figure increased by 56.8% to $26.563 million. From January till September 2018, the import of scrap metal was carried out mainly from Turkey, 72.36%, from the Russian Federation, 8.08%, and South Korea, 7.9%, exports to Moldova, 64.33%, Turkey, 33.63%, and the Netherlands, 1.2%. The Interdepartmental Commission on International Trade has launched an anti-dumping investigation into import of certain types of rolled products with anti-corrosion coating originating from the Russian Federation and China into Ukraine. This was written by the agency Interfax Ukraine. According to the Uredoli Courier newspaper, the decision of the Commission made on September 29, 2018 about launching the investigation will take effect from the moment of its publication on October 3, 2018. According to the information of the Commission, some types of coated rolled steel originated from Russia and China could be imported at dumping prices, and the damage of Ukrainian producers could be caused. In particular, in the period under investigation 2015-2017, imports from Russia and China rose by 51% in the absolute figures. The Commission adopted a decision according to which it launched an anti-dumping investigation regarding the import of goods into Ukraine, which has the following description: flat products and rolls, sheets and strips of carbon or alloy steel coated with aluminium, zinc, zinc-aluminium, zinc iron, aluminium-zinc, aluminium-silicon, chromium, copper and nickel alloys or their melted alloys except cladding, electrolytic, galvanic or otherwise, chemically treated originating from the Russian Federation and the People's Republic of China. The Economic Development and Trade Ministry was instructed to conduct the investigation. Production in China will peak in 2018 and then shrink next year as local demand drops. After topping out at 886 million metric tons, output is expected to drop to 861 million tons in 2019 and hit 842 million in 2020. Over the same time frame, local demand is seen contracting by 34 million tons. The expected drop-off in mainland production is driven by a suite of government policies, including strict environmental regulations, supply-side reforms reducing some loss-making capacity, and a push to cut debt, according to the department. At the same time, global output to 2020 is expected to largely hold steady, aided by expansions outside China. The Turkish Trade Ministry's decision to impose an additional 25% duty on some steel products if established quotas are exceeded will be effective on October 17, according to a new decree signed by Turkish President Plots reported. Under the decree, the quotas will be for flat products, long products, for steel pipes, stainless steel products and for railway equipment. Under the new decree, a new tariff quota was also implemented for some developing countries to provide exemption from the additional 25% duty. Approximately 150 countries are on the list of developing countries, including some with which Turkey trades deals such as Iraq, Iran, Brazil, Algeria, Egypt and India. The laying of the Nord Stream 2 pipes in Russian waters will be closer to the end of November, the technical director of the project company Sergei Sevdikov told reporters. The ship Solitaire is already going to Russia. Now it is in Finnish waters. Closer to December we will begin, quoted by the Interfax agency. Now the construction of the sea highway is underway at two sites, in Germany and Finland. Serdikov did not specify what millage has done at the moment, assuring that the construction will end in 2019. The marine gas pipeline Nord Stream 2, with a capacity of 55 billion cubic meters per year, must pass from the Slavyanska compression station and the Kingisepp district of the Leningrad region to the Baltic coast of Germany. For the implementation of the project, supplies of pipes with a total length of 2,500 kilometers and a weight of 2.2 million tons are delivered to German company Europipe 40% and Russian UMC and Shell Pipe 33 and 25% respectively. The Indian Metallurgical Corporation Tata Steel, which has bought out for $4.95 billion of the bankrupt sheet metal manufacturer Bhushan Steel, announced its intention to quickly increase its output. Currently, an enterprise capable of producing up to 5 million tons of high-quality steel products per year actually produces less than 300,000 tons of rolled products per month. Tata Steel is going to bring this figure to at least 335,000 tons, or about 4 million tons per year, by the end of March 2019. For a time, Bhushan Steel will function as a separate entity with separate management, but later Tata Steel integrates the plant into its structure. According to the company, this will be facilitated by the fact that in the vicinity of Bhushan Steel, the corporation is building its own Tata Steel Kalinganagar Iron and Steel Works. After commissioning of the first stage in 2017, its capacity is 3 million tons per year. By the end of 2019, one of the leading producers of lawn products in Mexico, Gerdau Corsa, will completely switch to the use of solar energy. The company will receive electricity from the division of the French energy company Engie, which intends to build 130 megawatt solar power plant in the state of Sonora, according to local publications. Engie will allocate about 111 million for the project. The launch is scheduled for the last quarter of 2019, with the start of construction scheduled for the end of this year. The station will sell 100% of the generated electricity to the manufacturer Gerdau Corsa under a contract for a period of 15 years. You are watching Metal News. Indicative prices for the current positions by the end of the reporting week look like this. You have watched the weekly review of Metal News. Your subscription to the channel and clicking on the bell will allow you to be aware of the main events of the total metal market every week.